Hi, welcome to the Luxicon. I'm Kate Thacker, the creator, and I get asked a lot of the same questions about it. Why did I start it? What's my end goal? And it's friends, family members, coworkers, people who read the blog want to know. So I wanted to take a few minutes and just share that with you today. So I've been sewing since, for about 12 years. So I have come a long way with the sewing skills, and eventually I wanted to learn not just how to sew with patterns and make things that other people have already put out there as patterns, but I wanted to learn, if I have an idea in my head, how do I make that into something that I wear? So I started taking some classes and worked on pattern work, worked on artwork so that I can get my ideas on paper, worked on just sewing skills, and it was really a great experience. And I was already a nurse, so sorry, my dog is down here licking my hand. Say hi, Roo Bear. Anyway, I took some classes, and it was a slow process because I already work as a nurse, so that keeps me quite busy. But it's been a really great experience, and I started to think, well, what if I wanted to take this into something that is more than just a hobby? What if eventually I wanted to have like a line? So I started thinking about what are the outlets for fashion, for getting into it, and how do you start a line? What has to happen? So I started reading some bloggers, and I realized that, you know what? They are doing such a great job of having a voice, but I have my own voice, and I have things to share with you guys. So I started the blog last year, July of 2015, and it's been just a really amazing journey. I love coming up with new content. I think it's really great when you guys write to me or ask me in person, what about this, what about that? And even if I don't know the answer, it's a really fun experience for me to go out and gather information and talk to people and find sources, things that you don't have time to do. And then I bring it back to you. And even if it wasn't something I originally thought of, you guys are talking about it, so I care about it. And that's a win for me if I'm able to actually bring you back useful information. So that's been why I've kept going with it. And so people ask me a lot too, what do I write about? How do I create a schedule? So roughly speaking, Mondays we talk about beauty products, and it can be anything: hair, makeup, skincare. I'm going to be doing a lot more with skincare coming up. And Tuesdays we talk about styling, and Tuesdays are really fun for me because I really don't want to be a blogger who just shares what works for me and my outfits and my body type. I want to be somebody who actually addresses how you guys feel. And I know when I see something really cute in the store and I buy it and I come home and try it on and look at it and I'm like, wait a minute, something isn't right. I feel already, I know I'm 5'1", but this makes me feel a lot shorter. So what went wrong here? So that's why I've been researching what works for certain body types, and I've realized it's the same mistakes over and over that I've made when I'm not happy with my outfit and I don't feel like the best version of myself. And that's really all I want for you. Clothes are a tool to be used to make you feel like the best version of yourself. And every woman deserves that. When you step out into the world, whether it's for, hi Rue, work or for socializing, whatever it is that you have to do, you deserve to feel like the greatest version of yourself possible. And so that's what I hope to do with Tuesdays. And Wednesdays are for creative inspiration. So, and there's the cat. So this is when I'm at home and I'm making these videos for you, this is basically how it goes. It takes a lot of effort to get them coordinated. But anyway, so Wednesday is creative inspiration. So we go back to artwork and fashion illustration. So the fashion artwork and the runway shows that are so crazy. The cat's licking my head. So runway shows that are so crazy that we would never ever wear, and you look at it and you're like, how is that even popular? What is that designer thinking? Well, someone has to push the envelope in order for new concepts to be born, in order for us to have new streetwear that we find interesting, that we want to wear. So sometimes it's fun to, even though we would never wear it and it seems really out there, to appreciate what they're doing. And on Thursdays and Fridays, it's just my clothes. And I'll be honest, it's not really clothes that I design, because working as a nurse and bringing you guys new content, it keeps me pretty busy, so I'm not able to work on too much design work. So it's just my style and my aesthetic, and my hope is that if you guys appreciate it and you really like what I have to say and you like the outfits that I wear, then eventually, if there are things that I chose to put out there for you, maybe I can have a line eventually, and maybe you would like what I have to put out there. So I'm just gonna keep going with it, and hopefully it grows organically. It's already changed a lot since I started it, and I hope you come back frequently and come along the ride with me, because it's gonna be a great journey.